Okay, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Team grind, how you living? It's the kid Dre the Kid, and I am back with another album for album. Today I am doing Jay Z, Magna Carta, Holy Grail versus Rick Ross's Mastermind album. But you find my channel first time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the social medias. And also follow me on all my social medias, link in the description below. You want to help the chat out, you got the Cash App in the link. And yeah, we're only gonna be doing one album, one versus one. I might be back with a part two. Hopefully I have a guest because my boy Joshua Man was supposed to be with me tonight, but unfortunately he got busy, so he couldn't really make it. But hopefully, I'm doing a part two of Jay Z versus Rick Ross. So hopefully, I will have a guest by that time. And also, let me go ahead and get into my little rules. As far as start off with the rankings, my ranking fire, which is my highest ranking. Good, which is my second high rating. Okay is in the middle. Didn't like is my lowest rating. And also, I will not count intros, interlude, and outros unless the rapper is rapping over them. And also, the third rule is um this is all this is all just my opinion. It's all meant to be in good fun. It's not meant to be taken serious. And the fourth and final rule, I do not count bonus tracks. I want to stick to the official album releases. So without further ado, we're gonna get to the first album, Magna Carta, Holy Grail, Jay-Z's album. Holy Grail. Um this one is pretty much Jay-Z talking about his love-hate relationship when it comes to like being famous. Though he don't like the fact that he doesn't like have the privacy that he didn't really have at first, versus, not want to be famous. But he said he would rather be famous, to be broke and not be able to live his lifestyle, even though he got to bite the bullet of not being go out in public, but he wouldn't trade it for anything. And it featured Justin Timberlake on the track. So unfair. Holy Grail. I get it's a fire. Moving on to track two, Picasso Baby. This one, I guess Jay Z trying to give us a little game as far as investment in artwork. And Picasso being a famous artist. And I also think he's kind of compared himself to Picasso in the sense that he's an artist. I could be reaching, but that's why I got from this album. I gave that one good. Tom Ford. I get it also good. Track four. Fuck me, you know I got it. Fuck you me, you know I got it. Featuring Rick Ross. The beat is fire. I feel like Jay Z and Rick Ross both delivered on their verses pretty well. I gave this one good. But it kind of hold on, let me before I move on to the next track. Kind of spoiler alert for nobody who listened to both these albums. There's both version of the track on this album as well as Mastermind. I don't know who had the song first. I don't know who had the song first. I'm guessing maybe this was originally Rick Ross's song, and Jay Z basically did like a remix version of it, which is not unheard of when you think about it. I mean, Big Pun pretty much did his version of Deep Cover, with Fat Joe and Twins. So it's not really unheard of to really do that. So I guess it's still cool. So a good nonetheless, for both of them. Moving on, track five, Oceans, featuring Frank Ocean. I gave this one a good. I'm not sure if we talk about I could be wrong. It could be talking about the ice, frozen water, iced out jewelry that code for frozen water. It sounds like this is what he's talking about in the song. I could be wrong. I think the conversation below if I was wrong. Track six, fuck up the world. Basically, don't be mediocre, be great. Go out here and take over the world. It has a good message to it. I gave this one a good. Track 7, Somewhere in America. Gave this one okay. I felt like this one was okay. Moving on to track 8. I use it used this song by Sizzler. It called Solid as a Rock. It used this sample. Matter of fact, 3 artists use the sample. Ja Rule used the sample. Jay-Z used the sample. And 50 Cent used the sample. This they can't keep a good man down. Always keep a smile when they want me to frown. Do the vibes and I stood my ground. They could never ever take my crown. Who jobless? I say no, maker. Things getting better when they thought it would be worse. Here come the officers acting for a surge. If on the weapon, only you to drop a herb. But if I'm being honest, as far as the 3 artists who use the sample, I'll be honest with you, I like Ja Rule best, then 50 Cent, then Jay-Z's. This song isn't bad by any means. It just like I wasn't really a fan of how Jay-Z used the verse. I mean, how he used the sample. His verses was okay, but I wasn't a fan of how he used the sample. So no, track 8, Crown, I get it okay. Track 9, Heaven, I get it good. Track 10, Verse, I get it okay. Track 11, Part 2, featured Beyonce. Why you running with them bad guys? The bad guys. Click clack. I dig that. Put your motherfucking wish back. Um, I remember I thought this was Beyonce's song because I remember Beyonce pretty much singing throughout the entirety of the song. So that made me think it was her song. So, but I was wrong. It was Jay Z's song, but nonetheless, part 2 featured Beyonce. I get at a fire. It's a very standout track of the song. It's a very good standout track. Track 12, Beach is better. Track's pretty much saying my girl is better than your girl because his girl is Beyonce. Listen to Lemonade, it ain't very well, but nonetheless, it's a good track. It's a good track. Moving on. Track 13, BBC. Okay, stop it. Stop it. BBC featuring Nas, Pharrell, Timbaland, and Justin Timberlake. I gave this one a good. I feel like Nas's verse was okay on the song, but I really like Jay-Z's verse on the song. I feel like Jay cut out there Nas on this one, so I get it good. Track 14, Jay-Z Blue, a song that he dedicated for his daughter Blue Ivy, saying he wish that she could be with him, but I guess because she's a child, I guess she might be being taken care of by the grandparents, but she can't really be involved in his life like that. Um, I gave this one okay. Track 18, track 15, sorry. La Familia. Basically, like you want to try us. Good luck with that. I felt like this was an okay track. Nickels and dimes. I gave that one a good. I gave that one a good. That's pretty much my review of the Magna Carta. It was okay out. It was a pretty solid album. It wasn't bad. Like I said, but to be honest with you, it's not an album I'll go back and listen to that very often. It wasn't bad, but the standout tracks was Holy Grail and Part Two were the most standout tracks on this album. But overall, not a bad album. So, but we're gonna go ahead and go into its competition. Rick Ross basketball. Ugh. Track one's the intro. He didn't rap over it, so that's a skip. Being rich is gangster. What was being rich is gangster? What is the most gangster thing in the world, man? Being rich, being successful in life. I gave that a good. Moving on, track 3, drug dealer dreams. I gave that a good. Shots fired. Shots fired skits. Once again, that's a skit. It is what it is on that one. Track five, nobody. featuring Montana. No, you're nobody to nobody killed you. I thought that one was okay. It's one of the most standout tracks of the album. The devil is a lie, bitch. I'm the truth. The devil is a lie. Peel back the roof. Devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. Featuring Jay Z, I get it's a fire. I ain't got much to say about Rick Ross and Jay Z both delivering in their verses. I gave it a fire, and the beat is very memorable. Mm, mm. I like it. And so moving on, track three. I mean not track three. What am I talking about? Track seven, Mafia Music 3, featuring Sizzler and my and I think it said oh my goodness, I don't understand my own handwriting. But anyway though, I felt like this one was a good. Uh, Track 8, War Ready, featuring Jeezy. Now I gave the track a okay, not because of Ross and Jeezy per se. I felt like Ross had a solid verse. I feel like Jeezy's verse was good, but the problem was the hook. I did not like the hook at all. I feel like he could have did a little bit better on the hook, but okay track overall. Track 9, What a Shame, where Rick Ross used the Wu Tang Clan sample, Shame on a nigga who tried to run game on a nigga, featuring French Montana. Yo, I think that's good. I like this one. Track 10, Supreme. Track 11, A Black Man Selling White. If you know, you know, black and white. I gave this with a fire. I feel like this was dope. Speaking of dope, track 12, dope bitch skit. It's a skit. That doesn't really count that one. In Vain, featuring The Weeknd. I'll be honest with you, this song sounds like a Weekend song, and it sounds like Rick Ross just featured on it because it came out through the end. Rick Ross' verse was okay, but I felt like the song was a lot better when it was The Weekend. But nonetheless, I give it a good. Track 14, Sanctified, featured Kanye West and Big Sean. They said I was too aggressive. Me? Too aggressive? Basically, they said they God blessed. They sanctified in what they doing. I gave this one a good. I know I'm tripping. I said I gave it a good. I gave this a fire. What am I talking about? I can't read my own handwriting. I gave this a fire, man. Kanye West had a good verse. I mean a fire verse. I'm being real about you. I like the beat. I like the sample because Kanye West is cold with some samples, so I like that when Big Sean deliver on the good verse. So Sanctified, I gave that a fire. Walking, number track 15, Walking on Air, featuring Meek Mill. I thought this one's okay. I did not like Meek Mill screaming voice. I don't like it. That was a throw off for me, so it wasn't enough for me to hate the track, but I gave it okay. Track 16, Thug Cry, featuring Lil Wayne. I gave it a fire. This is standout track but the album. It kind of reminded me of Tears of Joy a little bit, if I'm being real with you. But I like it. Overall, I felt like this is a pretty good album for from Rick Ross. So let me go ahead and get it to like my final verdict. I give this one I give this one to Rick Ross. I like Rick Ross's Mastermind album more than I like the Magna Carta Holy Grail album. Not to say the Holy Grail wasn't a good album, but I prefer the Mastermind. So Rick Ross, take this round. Leave a comment section below if you want to see a part 2 of Rick Ross versus Jay Z. I'll say if this video gets at least, let's say 50 likes, and I'll say like 50, I know not 50 likes, I'm tripping. 50 views, and I'll say about 8 likes. I'll come back with a part 2. But overall, that's my opinion of these albums. I gave this one to Rick Ross Mastermind. That's the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share it on social media. Also, Leave a comment section about and you gotta leave a suggestion in the comment section of what version you want to see. That's the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share it on your social medias. Remember, every season, grind season, it's underground takeover, man. Let's get it.